Hello everybody! Today I am scrapbooking this really cute photo of my grandsons cuddling on the day after Christmas. They still had some celebrating to do, so they were all dressed up in their little matching outfits and cuddling on the couch. So I took some time and scrapped another Christmas photo, and I don't scrap in order, I just scrap whatever inspires me. So I remembered that I had this bag from Pebbles, and I used it in my December daily, and those supplies are still out. I keep those out until I'm kind of done with most of my Christmas scrapping. My December daily is done, but I keep that out while I'm still actively scrapping Christmas because everything's together. So I grabbed that bag from those Christmas supplies. And then I also have that red chevron paper from Pebbles Home for Christmas, and the paper is actually called Home for Christmas. And then I matted the photo on that green diamond paper, which is from Lawn Fawn. It's called Snow Day is the collection, and the paper name is Long Johns. And I'm thinking about perhaps orienting the bag horizontally, and then I decide I really don't like the way that looks, so I turn it back vertically again. And that cluster with the journaling card is going to be mounted on that multi polka dot paper, that striped paper. That's from American Crafts Be Merry, and the paper is called Candy Cane Lane, and it's cute. It's just kind of fun, and I think suits the mood of this photograph here, I guess. That journaling card there is actually from an L Studio paper from the Good Cheer collection. It's called Magical, and that's the cut aparts. That collection, all of these collections are older. That Good Cheer paper is from 2014. I wanted to use up that flare as much as I possibly could, so I just set it on, right in front of me, and decided that I would use that little deer flare there. That came from the Echo Park Christmas Cheer collection from the Flare Buttons, and I decided that was really cute. Now, I had cut that green border strip off of the Pebbles Home for Christmas paper and decided that I was going to put it down, and I realize now that I had this paper too low, so I apologize for that. I'm hoping I pull this up so you can actually see it, but the border strip is going to go right at the bottom of the white paper, and it does a really nice job of grounding it. So I'm gonna have to be conscious of my camera. I've noticed that I don't know what I did with the camera adjustment there, but it's a little low now. I have to really push the layout up on my desk, so I have to figure that out. Oh, the woes of doing YouTube videos. Anyway, all right, so now you get to see this. So awesome. And I'm looking at that now, and it would have actually been cute if I had had that slightly tilted on the layout. I just didn't see it when I did it. All right, so the border strip is on, and that's really helping ground the white sheet. And I have these puffy stickers, so I'm thinking about using that little tree there. And those are from L Studio. They are the 'Tis the Season puffy stickers that came out this year. But I decided, as I was looking, I saw this other tree from this other sticker sheet and decided that tree there was a little bit small. I wanted to take up more space on that polka dot paper. That Christmas tree is from American Crafts Be Merry, the accent and phrase stickers, and that's a 2014 collection as well. So I'm using up old Christmas supplies this year, which is a good thing because I have a lot of them. And I like that. Really, I used 3 different collections of paper here because I have Pebbles, Long Fawn, and an American Crafts for my papers. And then if you add the LA Studio, that's another one in. I've got some Lawn Fawn, I have some Echo Park. So I'm just coordinating things across manufacturers here just because I pulled it all together within a Christmas kit. All right, and I really like the way that tree looks. It just takes up more visual space. So now I'm thinking about maybe widening that out even more and thinking about where could I maybe put that Merry Christmas, just because they are having a Merry Christmas there. They're still celebrating Christmas, but it's not going to work with the positioning of the words. I mean, I think it would have been better down by on the bottom of the tree, but that tree came out so far it obscured part of the word, so the spacing just wasn't right for me to be able to do that. And I'm working on this little, thinking about that little sticker that says "Be Jolly," but that isn't the right piece either. I know I want to create at least one more cluster, and I kind of am thinking about using these ornaments from a couple of these collections, and I decide instead of hanging it from the bottom, I need to hang it more from the top, and I do that instead. Now I'm looking at that blue ornament, but that is not going to actually work. That ornament there is also from the American Crafts Be Merry accent and phrase sticker sheet, which is where the tree is from. Again, trying that. I'm trying a third cluster there. The thing that's bothering me is that the flare and the ornament cluster are almost in the same line, and I'm not really liking that. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out as I'm doing this. I did grab that little heart there that says "Ho Ho Ho." That is from the Bella Boulevard Christmas Cheer Trinkets sheet, which is their little sticker sheet there. I'm just trying lots of different things to figure out how I'm going to get that cluster together. And I grabbed my, I have a little dish of flare as well, and I found this Happy Holidays flare that's a couple years old from Recollections, and I'm going to use that up in that top cluster. And I really like the way that brings some dimension into that cluster as well. And yay for using up another old product. That's one of the nice things, is when I start scrapping my 12 by 12 layouts, I'm not as concerned about the coordination. I mean, I do of course coordinate color and that kind of thing, but in my December daily, I do more, you know, from one collection kind of a thing I tend to do, so it all looks like it goes together. But when I do the 12 by 12s, as long as the color coordinates and that kind of thing, that's all I really care about. So now I've kind of hit on, oh, I've kind of liked that flare. And I looked at the reason I motioned to the left there is the deer would be looking like it was going off if I put the flare by the tree. So I decided I really like that flare down on the border strip. It helps sort of bring everything together. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, because I need more than that just flare down there. And I found these little candy stickers from the Be Merry accent and phrase sticker, and that's what I'm going to settle on using to help ground that there. All right, so now I have that down. I'm still kind of looking. I want a third element in that bottom cluster, but I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. And then I find this button sticker here from Peppermint Express, American Crafts Peppermint Express, the accent and phrase sticker sheet. So that's from 2013. And I don't exactly know how I ended up with two of those, but I did. So I have a lot of stickers left from that. Just decided before that tree stuck to the wrong thing, I would get that out of the way. So now I'm thinking I need a little bit more dimension in the clusters, and I'm going back to my Ellie Studio puffy stickers from 'Tis the Season and just adding a couple little hearts into my clusters here. And I think I got something. Oh, I know. I was thinking about doing, what I originally did is I originally put some of the puffy sticker dots on the tree, and I just decided I did not care for those. So I'm using my Cricut spatula to help get those off of the page. It gets under the glue on the stickers pretty well, so you don't tear your paper. That's a little hint for you. And if you watch regularly, you've seen me do that before. And now I'm trying to put the heart by the tree, and that's not working. I don't care for that. So now I'll have a heart in the upper cluster and a heart in the bottom cluster on the right, and the tree will stay just as it is for a little bit anyway. I do know I need to work on my title here, so I'm kind of trying to figure out, I know I want it to be post-Christmas fun, so I'm trying to figure out how to get that in and where to get that in. And I think I realized here that my journaling card wasn't on completely straight. So I moved that around just a little bit. Those green stickers are from Webster's Pages. They're a couple years old. And as I was looking at things, I saw this trinket sheet again from the Bella Boulevard Christmas Cheer Collection. And there was that little sticker that said Holiday Hoopla. So finally I add something into that Christmas tree cluster. Words are hard today. That Christmas tree cluster that will stay. And I think that just does kind of a nice job of grounding that. So I go back to my American Crafts Nicky Ricky Thickers in the Cricut color, and I'm going to put the word fun down as part of my title. Now I don't have an N, so I just grab a Z and turn it on its side. And this is a whimsical alphabet, whimsical font, so I think that that fits really, really well with the whimsy of this picture, and you know, the fact that there's a big stuffed animal there and a candy cane, and my one grandson is kind of sitting there, but he's being held by his brother and just kind of trying to get away too. Although he sits for pictures pretty well as long as you show him his picture afterwards. Both my grandsons are like that. They'll let you take their picture if they can see their picture, because I think seeing it is the cool thing. So now I need to add my subtitle here. So the subtitle is Post-Christmas, and I selected my Kaisercraft Mini Alpha stickers in Cherry Red. And these are fairly old as well too. And then I'll be able to put the Post-Christmas down. And they're a little whimsical as well too, because they're not all exactly the same size. The tiles are not. So it kind of adds a little bit of whimsy into this layout here. I love how bright and fun this is. I've been scrapping my December daily, or in my case my holiday daily, because I do it from Christmas or Thanksgiving through New Year's Day, but I've been scrapping with a lot of the same colors in greens and reds, but pinks and aquas. So it's kind of nice to just use some different papers other than those from that collection, although I added things in here and there. I have a playlist for my, it says December Daily 2016, if you want to see how those layouts came out. I have one for every page I did. I posted every day through the entire process, which is crazy to me that I was actually able to do that. And I'm just using the bottom letters to line up the top letters here. All right. And just organizing a little bit here. I tend to clean up between layouts. I have a hard time figuring out what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm just going to add the journaling about how much these two boys love each other, and how it's so nice to see their relationship grow as, you know, they're both getting older. And my youngest grandson is now starting to actually, you know, play and those kinds of things. So his older brother's enjoying that. And I just wanted to get that documented, and just because it's such a cute little photo of the two of them together. Someday my grandsons will get, actually their parents will get all of these layouts, because there's lots of things with their family, or lots of layouts with their family. All right. So I'm just getting that finished up. I drew 3 little hearts. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you are all well, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Bye!